on the streets of Seoul, where an hour or so ago, the president of South Korea declared martial law. About half an hour or so ago, the South Korean parliament voted to lift that martial law declaration. People are on the streets, the army are on the streets. Greg Scarlaccio is Korea expert and president of the Committee for Human Rights in North Korea, based in Washington, D.C. Thanks for coming on the programme, Greg. So let's start at the beginning. Why did the president declare martial law?
So the pleasure is all mine. The reason why President Yoon Suk Yeol declared martial law is that he accused the nation's, ruling party in the parliament, in the National Assembly, of paralyzing the government with anti-state activities and plotting rebellion. The president's claim is that the martial law is aimed at eradicating pro-North Korean forces and to protect the constitutional order of freedom. This is the 10th time South Korea declares martial law since 1948. The last time South Korea declared martial law was 44 years ago, 1980. That was the time of the Gwangju Rebellion. That was a very big deal. Hundreds and thousands of people got killed. So President Yoon said that the decision to declare martial law was aimed at rebuilding and safeguarding the nation. So the argument here is that the Democratic Party, of course, Yoon is a conservative, the Democratic Party is left-leaning. The argument here is that the Democratic Party, which has the majority in the South Korean parliament, in the South Korean National Assembly, has made it impossible for the executive branch to operate. So, they submitted impeachment motions against the state auditor, against the chief prosecutor.
Yes. Well, I guess there are moments where parliaments across the world, democracies across the world, struggle to get the executive to exercise the power it feels it's been elected to exercise. Happened in this country over a particular democratic decision we made to an extent. But martial law is another level. I mean, that's army on the streets. That's compelling normally free media to do the will of the state. Is that a commensurate response?
This is an unprecedented response. This is not South Korea in 1980. This is South Korea in 2024. This is a true economic powerhouse, the world's 10th, 11th, 12th largest economy. We have been praising South Korea as a great liberal democracy for decades now. They overcame those times of military dictatorship, developmental dictatorship under Park Chung-hee and Chun Doo-hwan, but nevertheless a dictatorship. So this is a quite unprecedented step, and we have to admit it, the first time in 44 years. This does send South Korea back. It will take quite a while to restore confidence in the South Korean liberal democracy.
But is there a threat to the nation here, Greg? Is there a communist North Korean insurgent threat to the stability of as you say, a very large economy, an ally of this nation?
Instability in South Korea does create vulnerability. North Korea has had regime agencies tasked with destabilizing and infiltrating South Korea for the purpose of undermining the South Korean government and the South Korean people. Why? The ultimate strategic goal of North Korea is the survival of the Kim family regime, and the greatest threat to the Kim family regime is a free, prosperous, democratic South Korea, Republic of Korea. By saying this, I am not justifying military coups or, martial law. I run a North Korean human rights organization. We advocate for the rights and freedoms of the people of North Korea. Of course, this is a very difficult position to be in. We need more information.